Good, good morning, good morning. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. I know some of you are evening as well. And so this morning I don't usually read the comments, but like I had a very lengthy comments from video from yesterday. Okay, so yesterday morning, we talked about the Bravo Barista Pro, asking you, how are you doing with it? And so this morning, I'm gonna shout out to Thor, and he made a comment on his espresso. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at his comment there. Again, I'm gonna shout out to Thor. All right, here we go. So Thor mentioned, let's see here. Try the double wall baskets. Original comment was, just got a Bravo Barista Pro. It's been totally frustrating. Okay, I hear you, buddy. I feel you. Let's see. I've gone through 10 pounds of coffee. 10 pounds of coffee and fresh. Yes, it is fresh coffee. Roasted at a local roaster. I'm waiting at a 1-to-2 ratio. All right. And then I'm down to inner bowl at 2. Okay, it's a 23 to 35 seconds always. Okay. Extra of a 6. So 1-to-2, 1-to 2.5. Let's see, I keep watching YouTube. Hold on a second here. Reading articles, nothing helps. I'm ready to sell the, man. Okay, so that's probably, we don't want you to sell your machine. Hold on a second here. I'm ready to sell the damn thing, and I don't want to spend hours each morning. Try some drinkable, man. Actually, out of about 10 pounds of coffee, so far he said he have about 3 shots were drinkable. Wow, Thor, man. So the sour coffee, all right. Hold on. That's problem, because I recall. Okay, it's the first time I used to use my Bravo Barista Express years ago. I'm not kidding you. I was very excited to buy the freshly roasted, local coffee. Okay, I was very excited, and I spent $20 on it. $20 for, it's not even pound. Okay, it's not even 16 ounce. I got for this 12 ounce bag. Okay, I got so excited. I spent literally about 35 minutes trying to dial it in. I did 18 grams at a time. I measured out scale here, 18 grams at a time. Trying to go maybe like, 1-to-2 to 1-to-3 ratio there. And it's always been it wasn't that great. Okay, it wasn't that great. So kind of like moving forward, about 3 years later. And okay, first of all, I'd like to know, okay, Thor, if you are, I know you are busy today, but if you happen to watch the next couple of days, let me know, okay, what kind of coffee are you drinking from your local roaster? Is Ethiopia, Colombia? Let me know, okay, what kind of coffee are you drinking? What's the roasting level? I'm very curious about the roast. Is it medium roast, dark roast? And also, how many grams are you using? Are you using 18-gram shots or 20-gram shots? It's all dependent. It's all dependent. I just want to know what is your workflows like. And then, so sour means under extracted. So you can get you get a sour shot. First of all, water temperature is, it's not up to the temperature. Okay, so you're gonna under extract it. Obviously, hotter to get, you're gonna grab more. Okay, you're gonna get a better extraction with a hotter shot. But flip side is, water is too hot for darker roast, it's gonna make a bitter as well. So it's dependent on the roasting level. So if you have a darker roast, comes to water temperature, I set a like default temperature. And if you are using like medium to light, I go little up. Okay, I go like little like, so you got the a baseline there, you got the right on the middle, and the +2 and +4, I think, and the -2, -4. So Whenever I'm using the lighter roast, I go max. I go +2. And then medium roast, maybe I go one notch up. So I'm gonna show you, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do that. By the way, if you are just joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. I'm actually joined the live chat as well. We got some few people watching this morning. It is a little early, 7:30 in the morning, but hey, you know what? Today's Saturday, so yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. So let's make some coffee, okay? So let's try. So this is coffee a friend of mine roasted for me. He's a roaster. Roasted for me 2 weeks ago. Okay, so I think this one considered as fresh. But Thor, I mean, how fresh your coffee? If your coffee is too fresh, it's not that great either. So this is about 2 weeks old. So I already measured out 18 grams here. And let me show you my temperature setup here as well. So let's take a look. All right, here we go. So from here, if you see the water temp there, I set it default temperature, okay? So you are going to see it. And then comes to my portafilter right now, is that everything is all nice and cold. All right, so I'm gonna pull the shot as it is, okay? Comes to grind size, I'm just guessing it. I'm at number 11. Number 11 as my grind size. So let's put some coffee. Okay. Let's see what happens. Just gonna put some 18 gram going in. Okay. All right, and let's do some quick puck prep here. Okay, I'm using the bottomless portafilter. This one happened to be just a IMS filter baskets. Okay. Comes to workflow, nothing special. Okay, just pretty typical. I'm just adding my puck screen. That's it. All right. So let's go lock it in here. So let's pour the shot. All right. Okay. I have my other scale this morning, so you guys see it better. So let's take a look at the time. So excuse me. So I put 18 gram in. So let's try to shoot for around 36 to 40 gram, kind of 1-to-2 ratio. And I'm just gonna press the double shot button right there and see what happens. Make sure look at the number. I got about 20 seconds there, 37 gram, okay? So let's try that coffee. So 20 seconds. So this is Ethiopia washed. So here we go. Cheers. I'm gonna mix it first. There we go. There we go. So this is Ethiopia. 20-second shot, about 38 grams. So 1-to-2 ratio. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Sour. Okay. It's not the best. Okay, it's pretty sour there. All right, so at this point, how can I fix this? So we can do a couple different ways. We can slow down the shot, but we're gonna go grind size finer, okay? So right now, I'm at number 10 right now. So maybe I'll go down to number 9, okay? Let's go down to number 9. And at the same time, I don't usually change two things, maybe one at a time, but in this case, this is Ethiopia, medium to light roast there. So I'm gonna up my temperature, okay? So I'm gonna go down to number 9 as my grind size, and then let's go to water temp at like +2. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna go hot as possible. So let's go +4. Okay, let's go +4. And plus by this time we already pulled the shot, so the portafilter is hot as well. So usually you want to be nice and hot for everything. Okay, you want group head to be hot, portafilter to be hot. But in case of Thor's case, he's been dialing in for, a couple of days. Sounds like he's been dialing for a while. So let's assume everything is hot for him. Okay. Again, if you are wasting even a couple of pounds to get one shot out of it, it's definitely not right. Okay, it's not right. So again, I'm dosing on another 18 gram here. I'm going to change my grind size number. Right now I'm at number 10. I'm going to go down to number 9. Okay. Number 9. The reason why I run the coffee grinder, sometimes you got sometimes a little tiny coffee bean stuck between the gear. You just move it without running it. Even though it clicks, but you don't actually change it. So I like to run the coffee grinder first, and then I adjust the grinder size. All right, so now I have 18 gram going in. And then let's change the water temperature. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go here. Just use the dial to water temp, press the button. We're gonna go all the way to, that's it. And then before that, I like to do dummy shots. Okay, let's do quick dummy shots. Okay, I'm just gonna quick dummy shots. Make sure the temperature is changed from the group head. Okay. So not only we change the grind size number 10 to number 8, and now we got the water temperature to hottest. Okay, let's do one more time here. Do some quick puck prep. Comes to WDT, I mean, with Breville machines, they're 54 millimeter. They're very forgiving. Okay, I don't see a lot of channeling, but it is fun to use it. I'm just gonna add my puck screen on the top there. Let's lock it in. All right, so we're gonna do that one more time. Okay. All right, here we go. So again, let's look at the gram. We're gonna do the exact same thing as before. Trying to shoot for about 36 to 40 gram there. I'm at 20 seconds still, okay? But I'm at 20 seconds. Look at the color of the crema compared to the one before. All right, so let's drink that one first. The with grind size to 10 to 9, it didn't do much, okay? It didn't do much. About the same time, but the look like with the increase in the temperature, seems like I got a better extraction. Okay, so let's drink this. I guess it's shot number 2. Okay, here you go, cheers. Okay, now we are getting somewhere, okay? So now we are up to 10 to 9 for grind size. But the key was the increasing the temperature. It's not as sour as anymore. It's more, I feel like I can taste more balanced shots. A little bit more sweeter. And then we're gonna do one more shot. Okay, so far we tried twice. So we're gonna try one more there. Again, Thor, if you are watching, if you haven't played with the water temperature yet, play with it, okay? Most likely you have a default water temp there, so go to the +4, all right? But I'm very curious though. I'm very curious about what kind of coffee you are drinking. I know you said you are getting from a local roaster, but doesn't matter what you do. If your coffee is not quite right, depending on the origin, doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get the coffee is not as good. Let's put it that way. Because I'm trying to dial in the Starbucks espresso, perfectly dialed in, 1 to 2.5 ratio, beautiful crema coming out. If you drink it, let's say it's not the best, okay? It's not the best. So all depend on the coffee though, all right? All depend on the coffee. So this is Ethiopia. Has a lot of brightness as well. And then my body roasted for me a little darker, okay? Kind of like, because I like medium to light, so this is more like medium. So, all right. We're gonna do another 18 gram here. But dosing amounts, I mean, that's another reason I like having the scale, okay? So you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so first we start with the number 10, went down to number 9. It didn't change the extraction type much. So you know what, let's go to number 9 right now. Let's go down to number 7, okay? Let's skip number 8, number 7. So I'm gonna go somewhat extreme, okay? If you hear that whining noise, which means the bird is getting closer and closer. Okay. I'm just gonna flush one more time. I'm just gonna go hot as possible, okay? I want portafilters to be hot as possible. There we go. I mean, that's why with the Breville Barista Pro especially, using the thermal jet, it's fast, but there's no way to warm up your machine. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna do a quick puck prep here with, again, WDT tools. Yeah, let me know, okay, how many people are actually using WDT tools. You could actually make one at home. You don't need to buy, fancy ones. Just a wine cork and some acupuncture needle. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video on that on my channel. Yeah, so easy. Okay, so let's try that one more time here. Oh, man, I mean 7 is pretty fine, by the way. You see all the head space there. So obviously the finer grinder setting is to go. All right, let's put. So hopefully this is the last one. Okay, hopefully this is the last shot. So second one was good. Okay, don't get me wrong. Second was definitely drinkable. So this is the third one here. All right. Get you guys a better view here. There we go. Okay, as you can see, it's definitely slower. Okay. Let's take a look at the underneath. It looks much better as well. So now we're at 30 seconds, okay? We got 30 seconds and 39 grams. 30 seconds and 39 grams. So it's about 1-to-2 ratio there. And then, we got 1-to-2. Oh, here we go. And time is about 30 seconds. So it comes to recipe wise, I mean, this is like right on the recipe. 1-to-2 ratio. Between like 25 and 30 seconds. Okay, by the way, 25 and 30 seconds, I don't know who come up with that number. I bet you some specialty coffee association come up with the number. It's all dependent on the coffee machine, all right? So that's kind of like guideline. It's not the rule, that's the guideline. And it comes to the length of time, it's up to you, okay? It's up to you. If you got a 30-second shot, if it tastes good, that is your time. Okay, if you got a 35-second shot, it tastes good to you. I mean, that's your recipe. So, I mean, as you can see, this one smells good so far. Okay, so let's try this. I'm just gonna mix it well. There we go. Cheers. Cheers to you, Thor. Hopefully, this one is the one. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, definitely I can taste the floor. Okay, the brightness of like sweet orange juice there, orange, kind of nutty finished. Hold on. Ooh, man, I can even taste some little bit of vanilla as well. Yeah, vanilla bean. So this is shot number 1, sour, okay, very hard to drink. And the second shot, number 2, and then we up, so let's recap this. The first shot was my grind setting at number 10, okay? With the number 10 at a default water temperature. It's very sour, okay? It wasn't that great. So second shot, we changed the grind size to number 10 to number 9. And I increased the water temp to max, okay, +2 there. About the same extraction time, but tastes a lot better than before. So third shot, okay, grind size, instead of, so we start with a 10, we went to 9. So this one I got 2 notch down. I went to number 7, okay? And the water temp, obviously the max. And by this time, everything is nice and hot. So you're gonna get a better extraction. So, Thor, if you're watching, I know you spend a lot of money and time to try to dial in. So I mean, love to hear what kind of coffee you are using it. First of all, okay. Love to hear what kind of coffee you are using. If you are using like darker roast, if you go a hot temperature, you're gonna get a bitter taste. So if you're using the darker roast, stay with the like, default temp there and play with that. And comes to grind size, I think you have the right time period. I think you have the right time. You say 25 and 30-second time, so I think you got the time down, but you might play with different water temperature. And if that doesn't work, okay, before you send it, try other coffee because I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of coffee you are using. It is hard to get a good tasting espresso. So I mean, we pulled the 3 shots this morning. Obviously the last one is definitely delicious. Okay, definitely drinkable. They're great, but again, try with different coffee. If you have no luck with whatever you spend that £10 bag, and try other coffee before you send it out. Before you return it. But I mean, I've been using this machine for years. First month is the toughest. First month is trying to figure out the machine, and that is a tough time to figure things out. And double wall baskets, you're gonna get a good shot. If you're drinking just a plain like Americano, it's double wall basket is fine. But if you want a good espresso, double wall basket is give you a mediocre espresso. All right, just the mediocre. But if you want to get the truly get the delicious espresso, go to single wall baskets. If you're not using IMS, you're using the default basket there. So try 16 gram. Okay, don't use 18. For that one is more like 14 to 16 gram basket. So use the 16 gram instead of 18. But if you happen to use the IMS baskets, like this one, so this one goes to 18 to 20. So now everything is hot. Okay. All right, let's take a look at your comments this morning. All right, let's take a look. Let's see here. I'm gonna big shout out to friends at the live chat as well. We've got about 40 people watching right now, 38 people watching. Just make sure, thumbs up, guys. Okay, thumbs up on the video. Hold on, we got some few people on this morning. We got Chickies on, Richard's on as well. You got Noodle. Shout out to Jake. Oh, shout out to Jake, first timer. Okay. Excuse me. Man. Goodness. Okay, shout out to Jake. Jack. So, yep, Jack is the same place as Thor. Okay, but Barista Express. So, yeah, hopefully this video help. Okay. Hold on. Bruce there, Rain. Shout out to Joe. Hold on. So, Jack has a question. Okay, let's take a look at the Jack's question here. I have a variety of beans type roast. Okay, just a dark, not dark roast yet. 18 gram in, okay, that's good. 18 gram in, 38 to 42 gram out. The pools are not drinkable. Okay. Plus, hey Jack, what kind of coffee are you drinking right now? Okay, let me know what coffee you're drinking, what brand. All right. Okay, I'm looking at the Jack there. Hopefully, I'm just gonna go through his. Okay, Jack, if you are watching, listening, yeah, let me know. Why don't you type in and what coffee are you drinking right now? Okay. You say your espresso is not drinkable, so let's find out. All right, let's see here. Kevin. Okay, good. Let's see here. I'm waiting for Jack's response. Okay, Kevin said, throw the double wall basket out and buy a good IMS basket. It makes difference. I mean, it does make difference, but it's not a game changer, but it does make a difference. All right. We have a Young Fresh from Tokyo. Yeah. I'm waiting for Jack's response. We have a Leopold from Luxembourg as well. I saw Bruce. Oh, shout out to Aunt Cola. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for Jack's response because at this point, oh, here we go. Here's Jack. Okay. Looking at my current beans, my double white basket is not good. Hey, Jack, so what brand of coffee are you're drinking right now? Okay. What's the brand? Is it a local roaster? And also what type of coffee as well? So, because some coffee, doesn't matter how you brew, there's no hope. Okay, there's no hope. So, it's all depends on the coffee you're drinking as well. Because let's see here, I got some couple local roasters here as well, but if you like, let's see. Oh goodness, what do I recommend if you're a first timer? If you're man, if I will go to like Colombia, okay, it's South America, it's really good for espresso. All right, they're like dark, kind of like if you think of it as coffee, South America is kind of like think of it as coffee taste. I think that's a pretty good place to start. Okay, all local roaster. Okay. Hold on a second here. Okay. Okay, not a lot of, okay, not a lot of information in the back. Okay. Okay, so Jack is dealing with a coffee roaster that it doesn't give you a lot of information. And at least if you go to local roaster, ask him, hey, what is the origin? Is that coming from, where it's come from? South America, where? Brazil, Colombia, and ask them, hey, what's the roasting? I mean, you can see the roasting level. If it's very oily, they're dark roast, okay? Oily means a shiny. And there's like medium, light. If the color is light, which means it's a light roast, you can see it, okay? If your coffee is really oily, which means dark roast there, so it depends. And sometimes the coffee can be really bitter too. And if a water temperature is low enough, it's gonna get sour as well. Okay, hold on. So one is the blend of organic, okay? And they have in our medium. And I think most coffee beans, they're usually organic anyway, but you need to know, okay? You need to find out. But meantime, go to like just a local roaster, not even a local grocery store. I don't know if you are a Whole Food nearby there, the Intelligentsia, okay, like Stumptown or Intelligentsia. They are the specialty coffee roaster that sell out to grocery stores. Okay. They're like a couple months old, but that's the place that I start. If not, actually, you know what? I have a coupon code. Okay, I have a coupon code for friends at Good Brothers Coffee. I got 25% coupon code there. So try their one of their espresso blend. Try their blend. Okay, I like their house blend. They are inexpensive. Plus, they're 25%. So make sure try him out because he has different origins as well. House blend is pretty good, cheap, and give them a try. If not, if you have like the local go to coffee shop, okay? Go to local coffee shop. If you go to coffee shop, they have their house blend, all right? Ask them, try their espresso. If it's good, hey, can I have the bag of their coffee? I think I start with that first, and then buy their coffee, take that one, go home, and dial in. And if you can duplicate that, I think you are in pretty good shape there. If you cannot duplicate it, Okay, I waste a lot of money on that angle, but hopefully, you're gonna do better than I do. All right. Hopefully, you're gonna do better than I do. All right, hold on. Okay, Jack says Stumptown, Howler Mountain was roasted on end of November. Yeah, I mean that's too old. All right, end of November there. So, yeah, start with coffee shop. Okay, Jack, go to local coffee shop, try their espresso if you like it, and get a bag of their coffee. I think that's a pretty good starting point there, and hopefully that helps. Again, there's no shortcut, unfortunately. If you are watching a lot of YouTube videos, unfortunately, I wish you are here right now, Jack. Okay, so I can, at least you can try these coffees, but that's the part of the growing pain. If you like this kind of process, if you're enjoying this pain of learn how to pull the shot, I mean, you're there. Okay, I think you're there. But if you don't like this, and this is not the machine for you, because even though this is someone say a very crappy machine. Okay, I think one of my viewers commented that Espresso Pro a crappy machine. I mean, it is an entry level machine. Think about it. It's $800. Okay, this is entry level machine, $800. If you go with the Keurig, that's $100 with a little pot. So it's all depend on what you want, right? All depend on what you want. Let's see here. Let's see what Jack said. Me too. Who wish I could sit with you in person? It'd be great. Yep. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, so Jack said, I have a friend who is a good roaster. Okay, that is going to get me some good beans, fresh roasted for espresso, and we'll grind half them for me. Okay, good. Okay. Be careful with the pre-grind coffee. Okay, it's not the same. All right. And then, yeah, so because you want to use freshly roast grind coffee, not that somebody give you pre-grind coffee. If you're gonna use it right away. All right. Do not wait too long. I mean, that's why, you have this built-in grinder. So yeah, make sure you use the built-in grinder. And have your friend to brew some coffee for you. If you're a coffee roaster friend, most likely your friend has good coffee machine, hopefully. And then, have him make your coffee. If you like the taste of the espresso, okay, and then you can actually duplicate that at your house, because this machine is still capable. No complaints. Okay, I've been using it for a while. It's been works. It's been works for me. Okay, all right, okay, folks. I think we are cover most of top. I mean, again, that's fixing sour coffee is the most challenging part of making coffee there. All right, hold on. Gary says stopped using okay. Umber got a Varia. Yep. VS3. Gary's very happy with it. Okay, so Jack say pre-grind half of the beans right away. Just compare the grinders. His grinder is commercial grinder. Okay. Comes to grinder, because his grinder setting is not the same as your grinder setting, your machine. Okay. Because his commercial machine is not the same as your home machine. I mean, that's why that pre-grind coffee is, you can get a general shot, but it's hard to dial in that coffee to your machine. So again, have him make coffee for you with his machine and his grinder, and then try with your Pro, okay, or with your Express, same thing. So yeah, because some coffee from my Express is as good as my Little Bianca. So it's definitely, the machine is good enough. Okay, let's put it that way. Machine is good enough there. All right. I think we are good this morning. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you this morning. It's about 8 o'clock right now. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Tomorrow morning, so 8 o'clock, about this time, okay, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a special guest from Mexico. Okay, so this particular person, hopefully, he's going to come on tomorrow. Okay, so he has an inventor of this machine, the coffee machine, that very interesting. You guys might want to check it out as well. Okay, if you have time. And what else? I think, don't forget to follow my cooking channel. I'm going to put the link underneath there when I'm done with it. I have a cooking channel. I started about, goodness, 3 years ago. But I ended up making coffee instead. But yeah, I do have cooking channels. So I've been making a lot of, fun recipes. And so yeah, make sure to check it out as well. Again, make sure, again, I'm going to shout out to Jack. And I'm going to shout out to Thor. Hopefully you can dial in your coffee. All right, hopefully you can dial in your coffee there. And it's kind of a shame to see, people return their coffee machines. But if you decide to sell your machine right now for your pro, actually you're gonna depend on when you purchase. If you got this machine during the Thanksgiving time, you only pay what, $700 for it, $680 or so. Now this machine is about what, $820 now. Okay, so you could make some money. Okay, you could make some money on, you're not going to lose money on this coffee machine. Anyway, I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday morning, and see you guys tomorrow.